We've all at least drawn once in our life. I know you have at least since you clicked on this video. And I also know that you're not that good at art. Maybe you are. Maybe you're just watching to judge my art skill. Who knows? Well, I am here today to showcase and instruct you in how to draw with dynamic poses or dynamic perspectives. And today will be the last part in Jujutsu Kaisen character drawing, gojo versus sukuna art. This is the part 3 of drawing with Andrew. Last time we drew gojo satoru. But what I don't like about this art, when I drew this, it was vertical. It was lacking in a detail a little bit, so I'm gonna try to draw him a little bit bigger, face focused, because I do want to focus on his 6 eyes, and I want to make his eyes look more detailed because I couldn't. This is the best I could do because it was too small. The canvas size was too small. So in contrast, because sukuna was, bigger in perspective, I'm gonna try to make sukuna smaller and gojo bigger. And by the way, this time we're gonna draw both of them. Here we have the final outline, and I think I'm gonna be filming the coloring process. It's quite different than what I started with, honestly. Better, obviously. It's a fisheye lens close-up of a face, and so the eyes would get bigger, the nose would go down, and the distance between eyes would get longer, right? What's important is when you do art, when you do anything, what's important is you have to experience it yourself, right? You just have to go through, even if, here's the thing, I don't draw that often, but even when I don't draw, I still look at art because I read manga, I check out artists' Instagram or Twitter, right? So I end up learning a lot from them without even actually drawing. So this is your great opportunity to learn from what I've learned, because I honestly think this turned out great. I didn't trace, no AI, nothing. This just came out of my mind, and that's mind-blowing. I think earlier I said that it was gonna be this, and I was gonna draw sukuna smaller, full body, malevolent shine. I think that was a plan, but I didn't want to have to draw 2 full characters in full body. So here's gojo. I even changed the hairstyle a little bit in the beginning. And here's just the face of sukuna. Let's begin the coloring process. All right, so we're coloring, and what I remember for last time is that I did not like the coloring of either, actually. Well, this one I just kind of did like lazily. I was rushing, definitely. If you check out the video on how I did this, it was what, a minute long, because I didn't want to spend too much time on making the video nor drawing itself. The reason why I drew this a little bit bigger is that so that I can draw his eyes a little bit detailed. I think this is good. I'm just gonna color this like regular colors. Alright, here we have the main base colors, and this is what it looks like with the shades. Alright, so we're done with coloring the whole thing and details. I colored his eyes, added some details. It's been 2 hours. We're at the final stage because we're done with the coloring. I'm done with the shading. I was gonna do the background now. And we are done. This took way too long. I think it turned out in a way that I expected it to. What I tried to focus on is the dynamics of it in this video. The dynamic pose, the dynamic background. You see how in the background I put some slashes, straight lines to represent the slashes that Sukuna uses. Him, gojo is using what, like infinity tunnel kind of. Where should I put the sign? And with that, we're done with the 3-part series of drawing with Andrew. I might continue in the future, but for now, I think I'm gonna take a break from drawing. I will be back with different kind of content, I think. Drawing with Andrew will be back someday. I can finally go to rest. I'm gonna have to take a shower because I haven't taken a shower in 2 days because of this. Do subscribe, like, comment down below if you want me to upload this art somewhere, because I don't know if I'm gonna have it up somewhere. I'm gonna go take a shower and go to sleep. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
領域展開無料空所